This is not the 2020 virus. It's something very different. Something very, very different.
Good evening. In just the past minute, almost 6 million people have gone into lockdown. Warned we are now in a race against the Delta strain.
All of Sydney, the Central Coast, Blue Mountains, Wollongong, locked down. It means 6 million people are now housebound.
People were housebound, yes, but we live on a boat, so our house moves. And after watching what was happening in Victoria, a Sydney lockdown seemed imminent. So I took some days off from Channel 7 at short notice, and we sailed north on a crisp winter's day. What's going on here, you two? Supervisor? Is this breakfast? Oh, you're not impressed. It's not eggs. Papa Bear.
One for Mom.
Mama Bear. And...
Tiny one.
Baby Bear. It's yours, Munchkin. Screecher time.
With Kaya just 11 months, we are planning to do some small jumps on our way to Queensland, which is mostly COVID-free. First stop, Nelson Bay.
Everybody with their role. I'm here on the cooking. Some rice. Make some pumpkin for a tiny one and some fish. Not yet a fish that we caught, but hopefully soon. And who else? Tiny one is busy playing. Dada is busy sailing and watching. We're not doing too bad.
As long as the Screecher is out, even if it's only 11 knots like now, we are usually sailing at 7 knots and above.
All the big ships and tankers waiting to go to Newcastle, I guess. Nelson Bay. Newcastle, Nelson Bay. Hopefully we'll get to Nelson Bay. We might even get a bit further north.
Sailing will stay down.
We'll see. Yay! Whale!
Whales off the fourth quarter. Always a joy to see these giants of the deep, the original cruisers on their way to warmer waters.
3!
And it seems they were just as curious about us.
I think you stayed behind. Oh my God! Woo!
There's a whale right off the boat. Where is he? Oh, here comes the tail. Hey! We had to keep a lookout for the other giants of the deep, the rusty ones. Dozens parked off Newcastle.
But it's sailing. Nothing ever goes to plan.
Yep, that's right. The portside engine filled with seawater again. So it needs resurrecting pronto. And for the moment, we are down to one engine.
Then a second problem. As the seaway became rough, Kai and I started feeling seasick.
Thankfully, Nelson Bay was within reach. But yep, it's gonna be a long night.
Who's that cheeky monkey? Well, it's got pretty interesting on board at the moment. This one just had her first seasickness chunder. I'm pretty sure that the port side engine is full of seawater, so we're down to one engine. God knows how I'm going to fix that where we're going. And Mum also just threw up. Holy shit. Happy holidays. Can you say happy holidays? Yeah.
I didn't have much choice really. I would have loved to lie down and close my eyes, but I'm breastfeeding Kaya and she needed my full attention. Eventually I managed to get her down to her berth and into her bed. We watched the baby cam and crossed our fingers.
I don't want to jinx anything too early, but this little 11-month-old girl has been sleeping through the night in a rocking, tipping sailboat getting bashed around, and she's doing amazingly well.
So because our port side engine stopped working today again, we had to make it between this headland and this headland with one engine, but we have a situation of wind against swell, and we tried with the sails and we decided to drop the sails, which was probably not a good decision, and then we span around and around a couple of times until we finally made it in through the gap. It was just silly. It's a patience game now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going
Slowly catching monkey.
Wow, going very slow.
Yeah, if I speed up the revs too high, the boat just turns straight away. So I've got to find a balance between having the rudder starboard and the wind pushing us to port and the engine turning the boat in a circle.
Yeah. Pumpkin asleep.
We found a nice anchorage inside Port Stephens, calm and protected, and got some sleep. Port Stephens is a fantastic, safe anchorage on the east coast of Australia. Wide entrance for day and night arrivals, lots of bays to run and hide to in a storm, plenty of small cafes and fishing spots, and everything to reprovision and refuel. Of course, we weren't doing any of this. I was nestled back into my favourite spot, the engine bay, sucking out the seawater and hand-cranking diesel fuel and oil through my precious Yanmar, hoping to coax her slowly back to life.
Pulling the injectors out again. Fixed it, it's full of seawater, got it running again, but it's leaking somewhere around the injectors, so start again.
Having it fail is terrible, but hearing her purr again, whoa, priceless. Oh, the sweet sound of my diesel portside.
Second time. The engine that will not die.
So we had some good wins today after the losses of yesterday, right?
We did. We had a massive wind today. Engine's going again.
The engine's going again. Our portside engine that had stopped working because of salt water that got in through the exhaust is alive.
Yeah, the engine that will not die.
And this one, it's not feeling so sick anymore. Yeah, she's feeling happier. No runs today on this one. Unfortunately, excuse my sad face, unfortunately, I'm still not very good. I've got both ends busy. No good. Sad faces all around. When the engine broke, I had the vomiting and number twos, Kaya's number twos and vomiting, same, seasick.
Yeah.
Everyone was sad.
That was good fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We feel cruiser life is a lot like this. Moments of panic and despair woven closely together with moments of tranquility and wonder.
Hey, cheeky monkey. You see Andy?
You can't have one without the other.
Hey. Hey, pumpkin.
Next time on Sailing Rio.
We leave for Coffs Harbour with an ocean escort.
And we see what this little sailor is really made of.